take the blame for all the shame that you dish out. There's not enough soap to wash the filth that haunts my mouth. Don't need any extra attention. If I were you, I'd keep my distance. I'm no hero, I'm no idol, and there's no verse you'll find in the Bible. But I need saving, or so they say, yeah. So while I pray on prayers and judgment stares, I can't help it but I'm wondering, do you like what you see? A freak like me, an escape from all reality and dreams. Do you like what you see? The fantasy. In this world you only hope to be so free. Yeah, I don't make the effort, it's just like my Zephyr. Hit you in the chest while I'm playing checkers. Peeling back the layer, you see the tear. Show you them peaches, cause nothing compares. And maybe I'm a little too blunt, but I'm getting tired of giving two fucks. Maybe I'm a little too drunk, but shit, I gotta give the people what they want. Do you like what you see? A freak like me, an escape from all reality and dreams. Do you like what you see? The fantasy. In this world you only hope to be so free. A freak like me. Every day I just, every day is like, every look is like, think you wanna be them. Do ya? Do you like what you see? Do you like what you see? A freak like me, an escape from all reality and dreams. Do you like what you see? Do you like what you see? The fantasy. In this world you only hope to be so free. A freak like me, like me.
Shadows! Like shadows! Sorry for the last minute content change. But Arrowhead's not feeling well, so no, it takes two. So I thought, what could we do instead? And I really want to do more concise playthroughs in terms of having the games, if it's more than one stream, having those streams be closer together. So I thought, what a better way to do that than play the game we literally started fucking yesterday. No, not yesterday, Wednesday. The Criminal Minds computer game from 2012. We played half of this. It comes with 2 cases. We did case 1. Case 2 is now unlocked. This is kind of a trashy game with love. They clearly used most of the... How did the case 1 go? It was an obsessed student of the art teacher who was annoyed that he was paying attention to all these people, and so she killed them. And painted them and brought him the paintings to impress him. And we managed to capture her without anyone else dying. People clap. Case solved. If you're wondering, by the way, I looked back at my physical copy of the NCIS PC game, which is incredible. And not only was that one made by Ubisoft, rather than This Is Big Fish games, and not only did they get the actual actors to voice act that game, but they also got the writers of the show to write the cases in the game. None of that obviously happened for this game. with love, clappy. They did not have the budget. They used all the budget for the license and the name. They did not have budget for the animations. Like the final cutscene was so bad of us like storming in to try and capture the. It was so bad. It was really, really bad. I recommend looking at the VOD. It was like MS Paint style animation. It was really bad. It was very bad. But the actual gameplay is very much the absolute cult classic, like looking for objects, little puzzles like that. Honestly, chef's kiss. It's simple, but it's good. I've played a lot of those games in my life, especially when I was younger with my mum, so they hold a special place in my heart, okay? If anyone knows the game Gardenscapes, the PC game, not the fucked up mobile version, the PC game was elite, okay? Actually elite. A bit sad that Criminal Minds didn't have like a bigger video game. I did see that there's apparently a Criminal Minds mobile game though. I do want to check that out. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 is a prime number? No. 7, 8, 9, true. Hi, welcome to the stream. These are funny. Clappies. I appreciate the joke. So needless to say, this is not a great quality video game. The lore, it is not good. The art, it is not good. The case was okay. The case was fine. The actual gameplay is not too bad. I just find it very funny that they very specifically set it in the most recent season at the time when this game came out, which was season 7. I'm way past this. And okay, let me jump in because we can gap while we do this. The last case took about 2 hours, so I'm expecting that. And after we're finished with the game, we are gonna do some Minecraft. We're gonna work on our Trading Manor build in my hardcore world, so we'll do that after. I thought it would make more sense to finish the game first and then do Minecraft rather than get caught up in Minecraft and then potentially have not enough time / energy to finish the game, so that's why the order. We have gone with casual difficulty. Okay. Guys, the cutscene. My god, hyper-realistic rat is coming in. He that wrestles with us strengthens our nerves and sharpens our skill. Our antagonist is our helper. Good quote. Okay, there's everyone. Why is everyone's lighting so bad in the back? But okay. We've stopped questioning the art style of this game, which is clearly questionable. So, Seattle Hospital reported the theft of an item that can be used to make a nuclear bomb. Yes, it's called a triggered spark gap. It seems innocent enough when it's used by doctors to break up kidney stones, however, in the wrong hands. It's a bomb detonator. What have they done? Hotch just doesn't look like Hotch. Hotch really looks in this sprite. He looks like, oh my god, what is his name? He's an SVU. This is gonna kill me. Hold on. What is he called? SVU. He has a name, but I forgot the name. What is his name? Is it Danny? No, it's not. Another guy. What's his name? It's not you. I swear to God, it's gonna kill me. Is this even an SVU? It might not be an SVU. Maybe I'm just a city guy. It was not you. Sorry. I swear to God, this was. I'll look this up. It might be you, but I'm sure it's not. Maybe it was him. This is a problem when you watch me show. Also thinking maybe this was a. There's like a list because it might have been an NCS. Remember one of the newer ones. Truly, give me the reoccurring cast list without spoiling me. Not watch the show. Sorry, just popped in my head. Oh, it was Nick Torres from NCS. That's who he looks like from the beginning, like when he just joined. He looks like Nick Torres from NCS, not like Hotch. I don't know what they did to him, but it's fine. It's a bomb detonator. There's information about this case in my briefcase around somewhere. There we go. Locking in, guys. But I hope everyone's well. I had a dentist appointment yesterday, and it went very well. I have no issues with my teeth, so #slay. I was very happy about that. If you don't know, this kind of game is basically like you have little puzzles, but also you have these segments where you are tasked to look for certain items in these kind of arranged scenes. Happy for Yellow's teeth. No, I meant to go earlier because I always get a like tooth cleaning about once a year, as is recommended. But I hadn't been able to schedule it because I had a bunch of other things going on, including my thesis for the first half of the year, so I was like half a year overdue. But my teeth were so dummy. And then I visited my mum because dentist was like very close to hers. And that was nice, but she didn't have a lot of time because she had to go to work. But it was a nice little pass by. Arrive! Mini Dankies, Addy, Aloo, my goat! How are you? We are playing a Criminal Minds video. Potential suspects, question mark. And speaking of, I'm still doing some reading. I'm watching like nothing except Criminal Minds at the moment, by the way, so I really want to. But the brain is just worms, okay? What can I say? What's the last thing that one I have? I read one more fanfic. This was How I Liked You Best. Like a cute little story. Very short. Bit of gay. Give me all that gay. And then I started a long one, like a long one. As in like 100k one. Gotta be heavy lurking because I'm on my A-cut weapon era. Help me, but I have a good stream. Love just enjoy the lurk. This is like a 100k long fanfiction called Correspondence. Is another like AU where Spencer's not in the BAU because I just like that concept. What can I say? And this one is a big slow burn one with him and Hotch, which I still don't know really how I feel about that ship, honestly, because do I see it? Not really. I find their age gap to be a bit too significant, but you know, do I need to necessarily love the ship that much to enjoy a gay fanfic? No. And this is well written so far. I've read about a quarter, and I'm still reading Queer Lens. I'll see if I can get through it, but it's such a dry book so far. It's just pages and pages of like just dates, and there's better ways to get queer history across rather than just listening. But okay. So I've done that on the reading and on the Criminal Minds watching. I am now in season 11. And I literally was like looking up if they had changed anything on the no, that's not what I wanted. On the like producing side of the show, as in like the writing stuff or anything like that, because I don't know what the hell is going on, not gonna lie. Sorry if I attack your stream later with the thing in the front. PC. Oopsie. No worries, goat. No need to apologize. Oh. Gun. Where's the gun? Lip, are you hiding it? I love Prentice's ID here. That's okay, it's better content than this anyways. I say, what the fuck? That's so evil of you. Don't you know this is the hit 2012 video game? For the hit television show, Criminal Minds? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what is on with it, because season 10 was low-key a mixed bag, okay? There was a lot of good stuff. There was about... Wait, this is a tie-in video game for a show? I know yes, because I am hyperfixated. Why we're playing this, even though it's kind of shit. Okay. Oh, I got it. Briefcase and shield. Where's your briefcase? Oh, there. I thought it was a standalone siring. It is not a standalone video game. Just looks like it's locked. Yes, I have the key. Boom. Case file. Gotten. Want to take a look, Hotch? I still don't know what they did to him. What they did, like, most of these. Okay, Derek looks fine. Evelyn looks good. Rossi, passable. Spencer and Hotch just look awful. What have they done? No. Give us the rundown. JJ looks good. WJJ. Okay. I'm gonna assume this one is gonna be at the end. So this is the triggered spark gap. Let's see what we can make of it. Okay. Thinking this will go down. Go down, down, down. No. Okay. Okay, this definitely has to be here, I think. Because there's nothing else that lines up. Oh. It's more than I thought portable. This could have been a one-man job. It could have. I don't think this belongs here, though. I think this goes here. Okay, perfect, perfect. That's excellent. This one has to be one of these. These devices are all over the country. If the answer took this from the specific hospital, they probably belong to a local terrorist. Actually, this one probably there. This goes here. It's not going to be easy to root out a terrorist group in the US who won't be able to ID a member without something else to go on. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm so... Kinda makes sense. Wait, this could be it. No, this one... This could be here. That. There we go! What about the device itself? We could track any online... local online activity mentioning a triggered spark gap. I have no idea what the fuck. They've explained it, but still. Device description, okay. Okay, if you want to track local online activity mentioning the triggered spark gap, we should talk to Garcia. Let's get going, okay. Go on. Alright, a little of this, a little of that, and voila, I've looked through all local internet searches mentioning the stolen device, and guess what? We got a culprit! Great work, Garcia. We'll call the local police and tell them to bring the owner of that computer registration number in for questioning! Dun dun dun. So, this guy. To locate some idea this guy JJ should be around here somewhere, then I could get started. Okay. Got the ID. Militia leader ID. Next, find the ID, we should run it with gun. Alright, go on. My god. Sure thing sexiness. Okay, they're slightly going with like slightly more accurate writing in this case. Slightly. One profile big bad militia man coming right up. Okay, they got her. Okay, they got her at least. Sorry, I accidentally skipped Derek's. Printed. He's got strong motivation, I gotta say. For a leader, he does an awful lot of work for other people. Thanks, Angel. We could try using this to get something out of him. W. Curious. Storage. Busted shut. We need something to lubricate it. Ugh, don't say it like that. Love this fan that's spinning in the background. Some ambience. Looks like a lot of cases open in the Seattle police, so this one's too severe for them to handle on their own. That's why we yeah, let's talk. I Detective Cooper with the Behavioral Analysis Unit. The FBI sent us from Quantico. On the way over, we requested the owner of a computer sending out threatening messages be brought in for questioning. Blah, blah, blah. So, the suspect is in the interrogation room. He definitely heads a local militia group under the name of Eagle in his spare time. The office could collect his possessions. To brief me when you're done, so I can give orders to my school. Of course, we'll keep you updated. Classic. But yeah, anyway. They did do some good stuff in season 10. But it was such a weak season. I'm sorry. It was overall a weak season. This is like the lowest rating I gave a season since like season 2. Well, actually, I think, yeah. This was still a 7 out of 10, by the way. It's still good. But in comparison to season 9, which was a 10 on 10 for me, it was a steep drop. And also, this is no offense to anyone who liked this character, but I'm so glad Kate fucking left. I'm so glad, because I did not give a shit about her character. I'm so sorry. It's annoying that she left after only one season just for the integrity of the storytelling, but like, I'm glad her fucking character's gone. And I'm happy that we got a new member in season 11, and finally the brunette white woman being replaced by another brunette white woman curse has been lifted because the new team member isn't a white woman with brown hair. W. Kind of weird though that unlike the other typical replacements, she is counted as a recurring character and not a main character, so she's not in the intro. I'm like, this kinda like, I mean, fair enough, she doesn't occur that much in the show, but considering the characters that have previously held this slot in the team were white women, and this new character, Tara Lewis is her name, is a black woman, it comes across a bit weird that she's like the only one who's not in the fucking intro. They didn't even record a new intro for season 11. They just used the same intro from season 10, cut out Kate, and like squished everyone closer together in the Photoshop like arrangement of all the team members at the end. Like, but it just gives like that. Like, I'm just like, they probably didn't do it intentionally, but still, comes across weird. Just saying. Especially since JJ's in the intro. JJ is on parental leave. Her ass isn't even there in 99% of the episodes, but she's still in the intro, and Tara isn't. And I actually really like Tara, so... Alas. I'm happy that she's a forensic linguist, which is sick as fuck, and is kind of going in the Alex direction of team members, so I'm hyped for her. Sad because her engagement did just end. Rip Bozo, but... Anyway, and I'm just like, the cases are not casing as much already. Wait, whose? Tara's again. At least it seemed, because the guy was like, I'm gonna fly away, and then the next day she makes a joke about how she lost 185 pounds yesterday. So I'm assuming they're broken up based on that. But at the same time, like, you know what you were getting into, Doug. Like, you know if you're dating someone in that job field, like, you gotta have a strong stomach and you gotta have a lot more leeway because this person's gonna be really involved in their job. So you can't be like, I'm sorry, I just break up with you because... Well, you can, but I'm just saying it's not justified. But I'm like, okay, the cases are not casing as much, in my personal opinion. And more importantly, we're getting way less, like, team-focused scenes that... were super common from, like, seasons, like, 5 to 9. Like, where are they? What have they done to them? So this is just I'm just like, please. Also, they did, like, a very weird, like, almost soft relaunch at the start of season 11, where the first episode of the season felt weirdly introductory to, like, the team and what they do in the way that normally a season opening doesn't. So I don't know what the fuck was going on at the time. This was, like, 2015. Anyway, the point there being, I'm clearly very normal about this franchise. But I can also throw some valid criticism. My valid criticism is do make more team stories. It's like, damn, those 10 years ago, I know. Don't even get me started. But, they need better cases, again. And more importantly, they need more team-focused storylines, because a lot of the storylines have been focused on the new team member of the respective season, and even then, not that much. And I just didn't care about Kate, so I was just annoyed that all of the team focus wasn't on the team generally as a group, but more on, like, individual members. Even though some of the individual members' storylines for season 10 were really good. JJ's PTSD storyline, very well done. W. Hotch getting kidnapped again. Also getting drugged and kind of tortured again. You know, classic things that happen on the occasion. Well done, good storyline. Rossi's storylines that season were very well done, I thought. Him having a daughter, his oldest friend kind of dying. Gideon also dying, which is another older friend dying, and that was a whole grief arc. Like, that was good. Good shit. The vibes were there. They were strong. But it was just... It was missing more connective tissue. For real, for real. Still not over the fact that they were like, yeah, he's been absent 8 seasons. Let's bring him back only to have him immediately murdered. Like, that was kind of crazy of them, not gonna lie. Also, off topic on Criminal Minds, but on NCIS actually. I did not know this, but there's apparently a Tony and Ziva show coming out. And I'm like, that's sick as hell. Also, I asked my mum about the new, relatively new from last year, NCIS Origins, which is about Gibbs when he started in NCIS. And I asked her if it was actually good, and she says it's actually good. So I trust, because we're both NCIS, like, long-term viewers. And I was, like, skeptical if they were doing, like, an Origins show of an established character who's already had, like, 15 years of lore. How well would they do this? But apparently they did it well, so I'm excited. But also, how the fuck has NCIS now, with that Tony and Ziva show, had 7 spin-off shows? Including one that was a documentary, but still, 7! Like, what the fuck is happening? As a like, and the fact is, NCIS is already a spin-off. If anyone doesn't know this, by the way, fun fact. NCIS is already a spin-off of a show called Jag from the 90s. So this is a show that itself was a spin-off, and then now has had 7 spin-offs. Like, holy shit. Really gotta get back on that train. Oh wow, yeah. There's a lot. And 3 of them are still like ongoing / in production at the moment. The Tony and Ziva one, then NCS Sydney. Oh, never watched it. And NCS Origin. And funnily enough, they've beat the curse that both Law and Order and like the big franchise and Criminal Minds have had. That typically spin-off shows are not as successful or anywhere near successful as the mother show and get cancelled. Criminal Minds has had 2 spin-off shows and both were cancelled. One after 1 season, one after 2 seasons. And Law and Order has had like 26 fucking spin-offs. I don't know how many. And a lot of them were cancelled after only a few seasons. But NCS has actually had only 1 cancelled spin-off. And every other spin-off is either currently ongoing or had like a proper ending. So, kudos. This was a side tangent, but I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. Good for them. I really gotta get on the train because I'm very behind on NCS, if you're wondering where I'm at. I think I'm like season 15. And the current one is 26? Question mark? Let me double check. I'm yapping. You right? 20, okay, 23 is the current one. Slightly overshot. But yeah, I am in season 15. The reason why I am like lower behind is because I'm actually watching it in German, not in English. And the only place that has it is a... Oh wait, it's actually on WoW now. It used to be on Join. Yeah, on Join with ads. Because some places have it, but they only have it in English, and I watch it in German because of the nostalgia, and I like the voice acting that they have for the German dub. And there was a time I was like very... I think in season 15 they sort of fixed it, kind of. There was a time after Tony and Ziva left the show and they added Ellie and then fuck, who else? The other people, the new ones, where basically half the team had been replaced, and I hadn't grown that fond of the new people yet, evidently by the fact that I only remember one of their names. So I got a bit slow with watching more. And also, this was sad, but I think in season 11 or 12, the German voice actor for Ducky died, and they replaced him, and at first I couldn't get used to the new voice, but that's side notes. You know, when you have the briefing ready, can I... Anything else I need to... Oh, the storage thing. What can I lubricate this with? I don't know. Ooh. It's just some oil. Looks like it would work, so you can examine the suspect's belongings. Well, the case is open for the Battle PD. Oh, we can. Oh, the oil can is to lubricate the storage. Oops. This guy looks so wrong. Sure. Irrigation room. No. Can I like go back? Okay, perfect. This is where we need to go, because then we can lubricate. Oh, okay. This is one of those cable ones. There we go, got the right cable. And also this plug-in. Power cord. Be something to... Sure. don't know what we need the FBI shield for. You need to know to run your profile. Go by ego, pal. That's all you need to know. So what? You know my name. You have all my stuff. Why should I tell you the only secrets I got left? You do have all your stuff, John. Thank you for reminding me. I'm sure the filing department would be happy to get it out. Let me take a look. Now we can go. Sniffer. Surprise, surprise, militia thug in possession of illegal weaponry. I don't think he would say thug, but okay. Just gonna move on. Maybe he would. But I feel like he wouldn't. Batteries. And a question mark, magnifying glass, pocket knife. Hamrock. Drill bit. Huh? Okay. Oh, there you go. Was it the silver one? Red one. That's a pocket knife and rifle parts. Right, go on. Wait. I think we can plug in the computer first. There you go. If it's encrypted, we have to find John's code. Look at what I found, John. I don't know what that is. Sure. I know the stash is yours. Do you know how strict the arms laws are in this county? Tell me who you work for. I was about to say, in this country? Are you sure, Derek? I don't work for anyone. I'm the leader. More like a lackey. Who's really in charge? What? I ain't no lackey. I ain't telling you nothing. This guy just has this, like, wait. He just literally looks like the fucking cat. Why does he have the 1,000-yard stare? Literally, what is going on? The sprites are just killing me in this game. Wait, there's like one that looks exactly like it. Does anyone know what I'm on about? Like one. I think it's a cat, but I'm not 100%. Oh my god, it's literally him. Guys, it's literally cat got trolling. Cat got trolling. Why is it actually straight up him? Oh my fucking god. Again, the budget was just not there, guys. The budget was not there. You should talk unless you want to take your chances. Heard the sheriff is running for mayor this year. You brought illegal weaponry onto government property. He'd love to make an example out of someone like you. Fine. I don't know who's in charge to send me anonymous messages. I just do what they say. That was an easy fold, but okay. Your boss sends you anonymous messages. Can we access them on your computer? Yes, please. Will you put in a good word with me with the sheriff? Damn, what a coward. Another thing, computer's encrypted, how to be decoded. Flash drive in my jacket, you can use that. Come on, man, let me go. Bro literally got trolling. You aren't going anywhere. Maybe the sheriff won't be so hard on you. See once I get the flash drive out of your jacket. Hey man, I thought you made a deal. Wait, where's your jacket then? Oh, here. Jacket's a little bulky. Cut that open! Damn, we ruined a perfectly good jacket. Go see your honey pie. Show us your heavenly hacking skill. Just as I expected, his laptop is a trap. If we don't select the right application to run, the hard drive will be erased. And we run some analytics on these files, see if we can figure out which one. Right. Ooh, that's one of these. I love this. The file name does not contain any animal words. Soaring eagle. Orange fox. Not a roadkill. Cobra. File name does not contain any color words. Oh, birds in hand was all. Green apples. Blue. Black cake. There are no even numbers in the file name. Was one. At least 2 capital letters in the file name. There are no duplicate numbers anywhere in the file name. There are no identical consecutive letters in the file name. Found it! W. This one's such a good minigame. Valid email application confirmed. Jupiter Meltdown. That's the one. I have to launch to see what dirt we can uncover on this dirt bag. Eagle. I've managed to get a device called a triggered spark gap. Just what I need to set off a nuke. Smooth snatch. Jesus Christ. There's no way they will trace it back to us. I need a couple more parts. If you got any supplies, let me know. We'll set up a rendezvous or friend. Try to get parts from John to make a bomb. Let's print out a hard print. Let's get it. Let's see what Lee has to say about it. Back in. Lock in, lads. Guy emailed me from one of the other militias around here. He never revealed who he was. Likes to stay secret. That's all I know, I swear. They expect us to believe that. That's a briefing. Brief the guy. It's the briefing. We think you should keep watch all over the militia groups in Seattle. Believe some of them are involved. That the unsub probably has a close connection to John Lee. Copy that, Agent Morgan. Good luck at the crime. Yes, sir. Go investigate the crimes. Okay. Oh, this one. I just am never over the fucking art. My poor boy, what have they done to you? Reed, you're a doctor. Talk to the hospital employees and get us full access to the building. He's not that kind of doctor! Yeah. Technically, my doctorate is in mathematics, however. Morgan, okay, I'm talking to us. Fair enough, I was about to say they're not breaking the canon that badly. He technically also has multiple doctorates, but okay. We'll take it. He does have a mathematics. I love how we just stole 1 quarter. That's so funny. Oop, the car just dropped. Oh my god, this was going back here. Sniffering. Anyways, I'm always suspicious. Since it's not addressed into the hospital, I don't think the thief could have smuggled anything. Here is person by that one lit window. Got to work with the chief of staff to prove we have a good reason to shut down the hospital for investigation. I hate risking the health of patients, but we have. My name is Dr. Reed. I'm here from the FBI. Can you direct me to the manager? I could ask for access to the entire premises. I'm the chief of staff, but this is a fully functional hospital. The local biker gang, who's hanging us right next to the room where the device was stolen, has stolen things from the hospital before, including my bag. I asked you to investigate them first before risking the well-being of my patients. Our nurse should be able to provide surveillance or photos of them. I love this fucking plan in the back. I'd love to help you out, honey, but these files have been labeled, and there were a lot of photos taken that night. Help if you brought me a picture of one of the boys you're looking for, unless you'd rather me give you all 273 photos. I should pick that up while the nurse. Okay. Wait. Can I not take a picture? Are you serious? I'm carrying around a camera and they're like, no. How about no? Need a pass card. Okay, sure. Look at the bikers yet. Where the flip of the bike? They suddenly here? Okay, I can go this way. Okay, this looks like bikers. Virtual. Not a glass shot. Red brick. Oh my god, it's the cat brick. Wait. Literally cat brick. One more glass shot. Got the shards. Broken window leads to the crime scene. Large chunks of glass fell out of here instead. Possibly the thief broke into the hospital. We go to the front door. It's on the list. Pig's Head Saloon could be a motorcycle. Hog reference is probably the place to find bike. Yeah, or the bikes. That is maybe a hint. I'm not sure. Oh, it's at the pool table. Seems like a waitress or someone would have cleaned up the beer. I guess it's not that kind of bar. It's just a fancy drink here. Talk to this guy. Today's not my day. My arm hurts. I think I left my inhaler somewhere. Go on. Looks like it needs a quarter to work. Well, we do have a quarter. We don't know what for yet. Talk to this guy. I'm the bartender here. This bar is like home to me, and I make it a point to know anyone who enters my home. You get questions about anyone who comes through here, I'm the guy to ask. Hearing complaints about from the hospital next door. Do you know anything about it? It's a bar. It's loud. What about last night specifically? There was a big drinking competition here last night. Each contestant added one of their signature jacket patches to the wall over there. It was a fun night. Valid's photos that the hospital took. We can see the patch of the wall were left by the same bike as the hospital. I really wish I could just take a picture. Sorry. Don't know if we need the quarter yet. Okay, wait. Okay, lover. Midnight Flower, Shady Dame. And okay, lover. I guess a fine companion. Then Midnight Flower would be a coal black rose. The Shady Dame would be a lady in the dark. Literally, I'm the goat. Code card. Cat brick. The can of taurine in my hand. Oh. Go back. Probably. It's for the hospital, but surely not. Anyway, let me... That's a crime scene, gain full access to the building, photograph what it... Oh! I'd energy drink for the bartender. Sure. Guess we got a keys. Photo of biker. A picture of the other guy. Ian. Okay, I can. Excellent. And the camera just disappears, because that's the only two people I needed to photograph. Sure. Sure, video game logic. That's like such a silly, and it's like my favorite kind of silly puzzle game logic, where the items just only exist in the context of the specific application you need them for. After that, they're just fucking gone. It's Jova. Don't see this young man anywhere, any other one. Oh, I think I saw the database with a bunch of others. Here you go. Right. Right. Do we have surveillance photos? Yes, we have them. Okay, horse. Different horse. It's literally this horse. Horse? Okay. That's one no. One no. This one. No. One. One. Neck. That one. Fired. Oh. And that one. Everyone decided court left one of their jacket patches. They were all competing in the drinking competition last night, so they couldn't have been stealing that friggin' spark gap. Make sure they don't have the chief of staff's bag, though, just in case she's not gonna sniffer. Oh, I found the energy drink. There's a hook. That. Cane. Oh my god. The house. Fire alarm. Oh yeah. Got the energy drink. Thanks. Caffeine helps me through the long night shifts. I always prefer good coffee, but this is the next best thing. Have you seen a doctor's bag around here? Looks like you already got my code from the jukebox. You can go use it on the bike out front. Oh my god, we were literally too goated. Literally mega goated. Why the fuck would you leave that on the jukebox though? Like, that makes zero sense. We're just not gonna question it at that point. Got it. Damn, they did steal the doctor's bag. There we go. Thanks for returning my bag. I'm surprised prescription drug samples have a higher street value, but they're still here. Maybe I was wrong about the bikers. Let me get full access to hospital now. Yes, you can use my swipe code. Thank you. 033 bands! My god! Oh my god, it's one of those where we have to match like the items that belong together. Yes, I love this one. Razor and shave gel. Also, I saw you got Peak. We gotta play sometime, my goat. Paddle and ball. Yes. Yes, sir. MP3 player and old headphones. cork and corkscrew. I'm gonna try and organize a little bits apart. Please invite me. I'm so here for it. Then yarn and knitting needles, drugs and prescription, CD case and CD, makeup bits, postcard and stamp, sharpener and pencil, toothpaste and toothbrush, lock and keys, stamp and stamp case, and Dr. ID. Bottom of the bag. That was a decoy. Safety pin. Alright, pass card. Maybe tonight if you're up to play late. People smile. Depends how late you mean by late. I'm going to my friends to watch Doctor Who and also probably have my birthday lunch tomorrow, so I have to be up by like 11. As long as it's not like 4 AM, I think we're gonna be fine. But if so, perchance a different day for go in. What the fuck is this? I'll move the equipment out of the way with that broken. Shockingly. 9 PM EST. People smile. That is 3 AM for me, but it's a bit late. If I had nothing on the next day, that'd be fine, but that might be a bit late for me to start something. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, goat. I just don't want to arrive to my friend's house and be like, I'm literally dying inside. And also, Peak is kind of an intense game. So I might, you hate me. I'm sorry, I also don't want to disturb my family. No, I'm sorry. Anyways, you're literally arriving while I'm in the middle of it. Hi. We are playing the hit Elite video game. Criminal Minds. Based on the hit Elite television show Criminal Minds. Arrow bestie. Arrow's not feeling well. I hope you're recovering soon. Grab some glass. Classic, I expect nothing less. Yeah, unfortunately they didn't have like the budget to really do that much, as you can see by the sprite of Spencer in the corner. Oh, my poor boy. They just massacred everyone in this fucking video game. Oh, I have one of these at my job. Staple remover. Looking. My teeth kind of covered up by me. Briefly. Move my boy. Look at him. What have they done? Paper pork. Back. Empty bins. No. Average position. Nail polish and small glass shop. Machine is out. This is the kidney stone removal device where the triggered Spark Apple's house. Thief left a messy crime scene. Shockingly. Oh, there's a clock on the ground. Clock is stopped. Happening the theft. We know what time the answer was. Find all the missing people. Half the missing glass. There we go. Yes! The elite puzzling. Hello, have you tried recruiting bands to the Friend Call Fridays? I have not, but we should. Can we like rotate these? Post champ. I'll send you an invite code if you'd like. We have like a little group to put everyone in. So Super cute, mayhaps. There, okay, got a piece. Ah, I see. Oh, these are individual little squares. There we go, because elite puzzler. Can I say? Elite puzzle. Boom! Reconstructed the shit out of this. Judging from the biggest shards fell geographically, this window was broken from the inside. That plus the intact door suggests the answer was probably a trusted employee at this hospital. Hmm. Get everyone out so we can investigate. There are sick people that need to be here. We should do this. Shocking. Yeah. Else here. Doesn't seem to. Let's see. Clock says 10:15 p.m. and last night around that same time, a resident doctor here, Oscar Burns, swiped into the room where the triggered spark gap was stolen. Strange. He should have been packing up the locker room around the same time. All the information I've got, but hey, let me know if you want to get a drink at the bar later. Hello, nurse. Are you flirting with us? It's advisable for me to not engage in any addictive stimulants or depressants. That is true, with your history. Oh, honey, you ain't quite right, are you? Damn! Too bad you've got such a cute face, that is true. But what the fuck are you, rude bastard? Hello? You've just met this man, and your first response is you ain't quite right because he doesn't want to go out to drink with you? Hello? Also, he does have a history of drug addiction, so, like, reasonably it makes a lot of sense for him to just not be into that idea. But okay, you don't know this. And this is why you're not rude to people like this. If someone told me that I wasn't quite right to my face, I would just honestly gasp because I'd be so shocked. Poor Spencer. He's just doing his job. I guess you can run this record fast to find out who Oscar Burns really was. Yeah. Go back. I kind of find this. Let's go. Fridays are gonna get femboy. I mean friendly. Fuck. Hi. Hello. Literally, that's what I'm thinking. Freudian slip. Oopsie. That's not how you spell Freudian, but okay. And also, sure. Yep. Hi, Hodge. I was able to discover the last person in the room with the triggered spark gap before it was stolen was a resident in the hospital. Here's his work. Run the shoe. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'd rather try fun with a hospital resident. Alright, profile time. Let's go. Okay, Snap, whatever you say. You should have the fuck you email, but only let me use it. It'd be awesome. No, it would not be awesome. Literally. Ew, looks like a guy has a thing for prostitutes. Badge. We already have Twinkle SMP. We do not need Femboy Fridays. Sure. Yeah, we do have Twink SMP. No way. God damn. Doesn't help so much for the terrorist profile, anything else. I mean, if you have one, might as well have the other. People shrug. Oh my god. There aren't many terrorists named Burns in the database. Are you sure he's a primary suspect? He's shaping up to be a very good supervisor. Scatter, much skedaddle. Mayhaps returning later. Of course, goat. See you soon, mayhaps. Continue working in the chatting. Like this. Maybe he's just never in court. Think he's a resident. That has comes with the idea that residents always at the hospital, perfectly positioned to steal. Was indeed. Morgan was telling me that John Lee's a boss likes his day. That. That makes sense. That does. Better than 2 days ago, but not much better than yesterday. Poor sad. No! I'm so sorry, get better soon. Okay, this one's tricky. There's multiple dead ends. Could be that. This one has to be like something that's. Just need to remember to take Tylenol. Dead. Oh my god, this one's tricky. I'm not skipping this, but oh my gosh. I need to like get a grip. I think honestly once we have this connection, we could be this the whole time, but I don't think this would. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. What about this? We have like a really sharp angle upwards. Oh my god, this is so difficult. Wait, did you solve it already? Damn, because I know a different one. This is a different one. Oh my god, I fucked it up more than it was originally at. We have like something like this. But this doesn't line up perfectly. No. Let me just try out a few things. It shouldn't. Isn't it? Looking, it's the same puzzle, is it? Well, it gave me like a, oh, you've made progress, but it didn't give me like the, you've completed the puzzle. I think this is right, even though it doesn't 100%. I think that's meant to be that. And that would be that way. I could have that. Not too bad. Do that. This. We might be maybe close. So close, mate. Help me. We are very close. No, what move away? This is like a triangle at the bottom here. That. No, you ruined everything. It's amazing. I'm not seeing it. Not yet. Let me figure out these steps. Estimating now is so judgmental. You saw it. I was definitely. I feel like I was not one move away, but okay. You were. I didn't see it, sorry, like the train that's in my state in W place dead. That's wrong there. This is kind of close, really. This definitely has to be this piece. For sure. Hi, Asmat guy, thank you for stopping by. Do you think one of these has to be like some sort of triangle? Just where? Okay, maybe. And that's very close. Like that, but the rest just doesn't line up. Oh, not yet. Thinking this because these line up way better. This one's just wrong. These ones are lining up doesn't. I don't think it does. Ugh. Sorry, I just want to take and get that. I think the triangle the start here. Well, it's like one bit away. That's that. Oh my fucking god! Got it. Makes sense for the really to be intelligent, have a professional day job, the perfect cover. We don't know anything about ways though. It was like that one fucking getting me. Clappy, we got there. We got there in the end. Clappy just needed to not leave the lines needing to go away. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see. Okay, Profile revealed remarkably little about my man. Maybe we should look into his locker to see if we can gather info on this Burns character. No wonder what the fuck we needed the nail polish for, but okay. Who the fuck are you? Are you Oscar Burns' local hospital resident? Literally the most suspicious guy. I don't have a residence, my home is the streets, what do you want? Sorry, sir, I need to confiscate that code. It may belong to a primary suspect in the investigation. Got a cop or something? Where are your credentials? FBI shield. Here, take it. Let me freeze in the cold. I mean... One man's trash is another man's treasure. Got a whole pile of treasures in this alley. That's where I found it. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to try and warm up. And the alley. Took my code already. Got everything else I have too. Need that pile of trash behind you! Why are you being so rude? Take me out to dig through this without some sort of tool. I don't have a tool. Car, license plate on this car does match off suspects. For now it seems irrelevant. Just a plane in the background, that's fine. Also a wheel. Oh, for the thing in the hospital. Convenient. Ah, the inhaler. Someone needed an inhaler, but I didn't remember. Oh, it was the fucking guy in the bar. Alright, sniffer time. Why is this woohoo symbol in the corner? Sniffer. Sniffer indeed. Hammer. That. That was spoon. Light bulb a second. Oh, there it is. Dope. Goggles. Bubble. Code. Hammer shop. Classic things. Residence locker combination. Ah, yeah. Oh, it's Bud's locker. Looks like his is one of the small ones. Explains why he didn't store his lab coats here. Go on. Right. Back outside we go. Let's get that guy his inhaler. That seems kind of higher priority than digging through trash. Having an asthma attack, I left my inhaler at the hospital. Oh. I literally gave it to you. Okay. How'd you make that arm? Climbing out of a hospital window by any chance? Got into a fight. Why are you looking at me like that? Hey, wait, am I under investigation? Who are you fighting with? Some guy over some girl, I don't know, was drunk. He was nothing though, just some skinny scrub doctor. I won the fight, alright. Got thrown out of the bar. That's what broke my arm. Oscar Burns, maybe you don't really take names in a fight. Looking for a man by that name. He might be engaging in terrorist activities. A terrorist? Glad I won that. Who knew an ex-convict would be America's next upholder of justice? Why are you playing that one Chinese game, Sob? It's the mini game. This is Mojang. And ironically, a goated game. This is how you interrogate Mojang? Yes! Is it not called that? I thought you... Mayong, sorry. Close enough. Close enough. Sometimes I just remember, like, the vague word with M, or very similar sounding word. Then I just go with what I remember. Mojang doesn't make Minecraft tiring. But you know what I meant! I'm sorry. I meant Mahjong, the fucking game. I played this a lot when I was a kid. Went to jail, what for? Oh, I'm still funny. Illegal arms trafficking, but I've served my time. Go on. Love that you're so honest about your illegal arms trafficking past. I cast. Spell. Damn. Did you ever apply to John Lee? John, he's my brother. I'm Edward Lee. Is he in trouble again? Is this what this is about? Damn. I shall return. Of course. See you soon, Nab. John is in pretty big trouble. I'd have to make sure you're not linked to it. Can you stay nearby? Somewhere I can find you if I have more questions. You need, of course. Sure, I haven't touched the rifle since the day I was arrested. If he's in with terrorists, I don't have anything to do with it. My brother's his own trouble. Okay. Oh, before we go in there, we're gonna dig in the trash. I'm exactly digging for buried treasure. Let's see what we got. Looks like a residence back from the hospital. Maybe it belongs to Bert. OB, yeah, seems kind of obvious. Can I talk to you for a minute? Okay. Searching for Oscar Burns, possible terrorist. Can you tell me how you have his coat, his bag, his keys to his apartment? Anywhere you get anything, I found them. Hey, gentlemen. Can you tell me where you found Burns' belongings? On the trash here. Why did you use the key to get into his apartment? Because I'm not a criminal. Fair enough. Fair enough. Have you ever seen Burns? Seen him around. He's a generous man, and like some people, he talks to me like a human being. I haven't seen him since I found his stuff. Go on. Where did you find the coat and bag? Probably you found them late last night, or when? Before midnight. Interesting, that's right after the Triggered Spark Cap was taken from the hospital. Indeed. Look, there was someone in the alley that night. Couldn't recognize them because it was dark, and they took off towards the bar as soon as they saw me. When the person left, bag and coat were sitting there. Sure it wasn't Oscar who left them. Can't be sure, but I told you he's a nice man. He's not a terrorist. Leave it to people like you to assume he is. Thank you for your time. Fair enough. Someone in the alley who left Burns' things behind. I'd better go to Burns' apartment now and see if I can find out what happened last night. Shall we go to the guy first? Oh, it's just the apartment. In fact, anything we should replace that light. It's locked. Okay, let's go in. If he didn't knock himself off the stand, we do find a fact that Oscar was fighting Edward last night. Could this be signs of their struggle? Ooh, whoever's blood belongs to could still be alive. Let an open window. If there was a struggle, the loser could be down there. The loser. The coat. Nail polish. I wonder what the fucking nail polish is gonna be. Good. Go back. What if Burns' lab cuts? Missing coat. Burns himself, the shady person in the alley last night. Are you putting that back? Is my question. Returning evidence casually. Blood, 1 out of 4. Alright. Envelope. Blood. Skull, everyday thing. Rope. Remote. Watch and a camera. There you go, an old school hard rope. That leads right to the window. What was the result of the struggle? Who was doing the struggle? Sure. Looks like a secure spot. Okay. Sure, we're just climbing a rope out of window. Be dark here. Need rusted shut. Should try something else. Sorry, just screwed. Bottle. Crowbar. Okay. A. Oh, this is one of those where A is A, C, and E. B is B. C is C and E. E is G, A, and C. E is. Okay. E is B. B doesn't matter. E and E. Boom. I'm a genius. What can I say? Oh, oopsies. A ring and Edwards and Halo. Could this be the girl Burns and Edwards were fighting over last night? I should talk to her. Yoink. Yoink the ring. No spark gap. Looks like this was a false trail. Answer must be working on the nuclear bomb somewhere close enough to set decoys for it. Incredibly dramatic body. Okay, starting to rain. Not great. I just love this body. Least realistic thing ever, but okay. This officer needs to know where you found that body ASAP. Have you heard you found a body? We need you to give us any evidence. You collected stat before you help us narrow down the body's location. I need to find the body. Oh, it's a map puzzle. Oh, it's one of these. I see. Oh, it's not that complicated. I thought it was one of those where you have to shuffle the pieces around. But you don't. That one's good. This one's good. This one's good. Only locks in if we have all of them. Like I can make fun of the game for its atrocious art style, choices, kind of iffy writing, and horrendous cutscenes. But the actual puzzling minigames are super fun. Photo of ring, headed to the crime scene now. Here's a photo of the evidence in case you did question anyone. Residence was a decoy. The real answer was probably nearby with the bomb needed to others. You still on the trail. That weasel, don't worry, I'll sniff him out. Oh my god. Literally sniffer. Unfortunately, not even my great and powerful genius can uncover anything new about that. Because he has the best written character in this game. By a long margin. Go back to the station, maybe ask the guy. Keep walking there instead of... And not cheesy. I thought could. Okay, research resident soccer, find the resident soccer. Don't ask Edward about NF. Oh, it was like someone else who we were holding, right? It was John, not Edward. Thought Edward was in the house. He was probably in the bar, right? That guy you got into a fight with the other day is dead now. He was carrying this engagement ring, probably for the girl you were fighting over. Where were you last night? Now this looks bad for me, but I was at the hospital. I don't even know the girl's name. Isn't there some FBI way to prove my alibi? Since you seem helpful, look at the hospital. If I can prove you were there at the time of the murder and theft, then you're off the hook. Yeah, wasn't there like a roster? A written roster we can look at? Eliminate our guy. For chance. Edward was here all last night until we interrogated him today. If the bar fight was at 11 p.m. yesterday, Edward came straight here after he was thrown out. He didn't have time to kill Oscar if he didn't leave. He didn't take the spark up either. W. Bro got exonerated by us. Looks like you're innocent, which makes our best lead the girl. Who's she? To be honest, I really don't know her. I know her. She's my waitress. She keeps to herself a lot of the times. You might find something in her apartment upstairs. Keeps a key somewhere near the door. And we have a light bulb now to... JJ! We got a key to this place, Rossi? Not to this. Locked. Yes! And, oh my god! Girl! This is the least secure shit I've ever seen. Why do you have 800 keys? Oh, we have to match each key to each key. That's hilarious. Oh my god, it was so easy. That's crazy. JJ, I need you to continue the search for this waitress. There's something about that abandoned building that the hospital need to investigate. Oh, you don't feel like searching through a lady's personal belongings? Yeah, they wouldn't talk. I was already searched this room. Who? Why? Aw, look at the dog! Dog knitting in the background. Huh? Loves. Right, I'm just gonna click here. Oh, it was there. Jesus, that was hidden. Found a flashlight. Must have used the nurse uniform to sneak into the hospital. Bad was the perfect way for her to get one. Intro. Oh, it's locked. We can't find out who she was working for until we find a passcode. Go back to Penelope, have her check the ID. Way back. Well. Oh man, this girl seems pretty unstable. She spent some time in a mental institution in Northern California. Seems like she's a conspiracy theorist with violently irrational trust issues. Okay, there we go, Jesus. That's a lot of things. That's like a recipe for terrorism. She came here to Seattle to try and start a new life. Couldn't shake the idea that everyone was against her. Searched her offenses, no records for bombing, more like child abuse of her son. Child services took him away. What the fuck? Grim. Like that zigzag. This one. Maybe her motive was revenge against the government. In her mind, it seems like an evil force that steals kids from their parents because he was a victim of childhood abuse. Probably. Yes, she was abused as a child. How did you know? Abuse tends to pass down from a generation to generation. It also explains her mental instability. What's her name? My name's that. And one of these ones with a lot of different paths. Be at the top here. That. Her name is Natalie Fox. Alright, interesting. Are close. Natalie Fox and F. Nationals matched ring the resident had on him. Right. There we go. Alright, Natalie Fox is a good candidate for unsub. Let's track her down. Into it. Apartment, discover the phone, find her. Ask. Yeah. Ask him about her. Know why he's still here, but sure. Let's go back here because we still need to get. Other. Oh man. How would I know? Your turn. Oh, the phone. Need a flashlight. My hammer. It's now a crime. Shocking. Got a control agent. Should work with the following other leads because this one's a dead end. Might have been a bad choice. Oh my god, it's like a full key in. It's crazy. I don't know what we need. Nail polish. Hmm. Something in the alley? It's too high. Hmm. Some... Oh, goddamn. Planetary. The fucking code. Okay, Sun, Earth, and Mars. Just like this. Yeah, I mean, hello? I already found the code, but we can't use the code. Complete the task, find the resident, ask. Okay. Well, we have to unlock the phone first, apparently. Okay, great. Don't know why. Sucks. Don't know how to unlock the phone. His ass doesn't know anything. Sadly. Search residence. What? Okay, we have to search the apartment. That's the. Oh my god, I'm so confused. I thought we'd have to unlock the phone to get to the locker, but it said we need for the locker to unlock. Sorry. For the locker to be unlocked, we need to find passcode, and now we need to finish searching the apartment. I thought we already did that. I don't understand what it wants from us. Don't get it. Check the ID under the cell phone in the pop-up. Leave the hidden object. Huh? The left in the room. This has a passcode that we don't have. I'm so confused. Like, unironically, I feel like something's wrong. Because we can't unlock this phone and we didn't find the left side of the screen, which was, I think was the desk. But we didn't get anything from that except nail polish. So, not getting one. I don't get it. Use in. Click on the cell phone. Collect the ID under the cell phone in the pop-up. Huh? There's no ID because we don't have a code. Like, huh? I'm gonna like try and get the hint for discover the last person called because I don't understand how the fuck we're meant to get this code from. At all. First time I'm kind of just stuck in this. Complete the task, search apartment. Well, search residence locker to find the. Okay. It did just say the code here lies upside down. But I can't even do that because I don't have this. I don't understand. I feel like I'm soft locked. Well, I'm just not understanding. It's because I can't complete the apartment task because there's no other task that pops up. I can't do the locker because I can't use the locker key. I'm just waiting for the hints to refresh and read the same things. I don't. Okay, does anyone like have any idea? Am I just like completely stupid? I'm just saying something super obvious, or is it like, because there isn't anything on this desk that pops up to where it said like a search scene on the left side of the screen. But there isn't anything, and it just has this phone that we can't unlock because we don't have a code, and I don't know where the fuck to get this code from. Go back to the bar, give the bartender the waiter spot. Who would have known this? This makes no sense. They never were like, yeah, give this profile to someone. I sure as hell didn't know she's crazy. Come to think of it, she's under paranoid. She leaves her passwords hidden in different places so that all together might find one around here. Yeah, I wouldn't have known. Jesus Christ. That was stupid. That's amazing. Because the hint didn't even do like the sparkles or like anything. And the quests are not in order that you're meant to do them. I feel like that was not on me, that I just could not figure out what the fuck the game wants from me. Oh, I spotted it. On it. Locker combination. Oh my god. That's sometimes the problem with these kind of very linear puzzle games. That certain things just are leaps of logic that do not make sense. Mars, Sun, Earth. There we go. Fucking it. There's the lies. We're up lying. Just a bunch of juice packages. Envelope. There it is. No fun password. Oh my god. Because these are logical leaps. No one would do this in real life. Like, well, no one would do it like this and have an outsider be able to access it like this. But you gotta suspend your disbelief a little bit. It's 5. Could be 7, 1, 3, 5. Well, maybe the other way around. 5, 1. No, sorry. 5, 5, 3. If typed. There we go. Oscar's call log, Natalie Fox, an unknown. Wait, this isn't Fox's phone. It says Oscar's call log. It was definitely the last person he called. Where's she now? Better run to the phone info with Jesse. Finally. Oh, I came out to help out with Natalie's apartment. Any news? Actually, yes. Can you run the phone to the station while I check something out? Emily, my goat. Run back. The police office. Here we go. Looks like Natalie was in the condemned building near here at the time of the call. There's a condemned building in the alley where we found Burns' duffel bag. Thanks, guys. In. Still curious what we're gonna. Oopsies. Wrong way. Still curious what we're gonna need the neon green nail polish for. Alley. That's very close to that hospital. For real. Binoculars, ain't no way. By the flip of the binoculars. Pike wheel. The whole wheel. Bunch of gears. Books crossed out and stuff written. Yeah, and a lock in. Why am I locking in? Iron. Where the flip is the meat cleaver. What does a meat cleaver look? Oh my god. I hate that you can click out of the scene while you're like searching around. Real bit gotten. Where the fuck is the rolling pin? Yeah. Plink. Blinking. Are you locked in? I am locked in. Got that. Blue stamp. Then lock out. What the flip? Unlock it to the Discord thing. I don't really want to play any Minecraft. Not gonna lie, I want to finish this game, and then I want to do hardcore. So I promise I'll be available for like multiplayer stuff in the future, but I also need to balance and finish some games. Oh, then you don't have to Lamau, yeah. I still have too many other Minecraft things going on technically. I'm not really looking to start anything more. I'm trying to finish stuff, not start too much new stuff, unless it's a short story game that I can finish in 1 or 2. Well, it doesn't need to be a story game, but unless it's a short game that I can finish in like 1 or 2 streams, I don't really plan on doing anything new. If like 10 ongoing series and it's too much. Maybe not for you boys, but for me for sure, because I just lose track. And so. And then we have huge gaps between certain like series being continued. But I'm sad about it. Where the flip is the blue? Yeah. Hooked poles. I don't know what pole they mean. Ah, this probably. Something to lower the ladder, yeah. It's the meat cleaver, hello. I swore this was it. Where was it? Right here that I saw it looked like a meat. At least what I think is this thing. Oh, there we go. Damn, that was a fake out and a half. 4 gears and a hooked pole. Hook that down. Go up. Random place looks like a good place to hide a bomb to me. Alright, buddy, you're on your trail now. Why the fuck are you going in this alone, Emily, by the way? You're gonna get murdered. But sure. Ugh. Lies. Or like lies. I just kind of don't want to lose track of what's going on the channel. Because, I mean, I don't lose track, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just not physically possible, especially these days where I'm streaming 3 rather than more times a week most of the time. Just because there's too much else going on. Also, by the way, chatters, I have a tentative date that could work during August for the subathon, but I'm honestly considering pushing the subathon back to September and just have the gap between the summer and the winter subathon just be smaller this year. Just because I have so much going on in August, it's honestly a little bit packed. That I just don't know. Like, the week after when I'm considering the potential date for the subathon is I have something going on every single day that week. I've work Mondays, Tuesdays. I'm going out for dinner with one of my friends who wasn't able to make it to my birthday on Wednesday. Friday and Thursday are Gamescom. So in that week alone, I have 5 days of full plans. Then I also have several doctor's appointments this month because those are ones I've been waiting for because of my back for several months. Then I have other shit going on, like both friend stuff and like family things. So almost every week I have a minimum of 3 days already blocked off because of work and appointments and other arrangements. So I'm just like, it's possible from a timing perspective to put the subathon in the middle of all of that, but it might be just a tad much. You know what I mean? And that's not even considering any other, like, not appointment-like things I'm meant to do this month. Yeah, I have a few irons cooking in the flames that are behind the scenes that I'm also trying to get done, so I will let you know, but more likely than not, it's going to be pushed back to September. Just because it would also be, like, I'd have to start planning, like, right now and have to do the announcements and everything, and that would have to be, like, a quick-ass turnaround, and I rather want to get excited for it and have a bit of breathing room, so, yeah. I'll let you know 100%. I'm going to decide pretty much this weekend if I'm doing it this month or next month, but, yeah, just kind of wanted to give that update. If you were wondering on ongoing series, this game included, which we're finishing today, we have Minecraft Hardcore. We still technically have Noxcraft, even though we're not doing that actively. We still technically have Twinkle SMP, although we're also not doing that actively. Let's discount those two already. We have the Hardcore series. We have Sticky Business. We have Celeste. We have the Sims 4X The Riches series. We have Our Lives Begins and Always. We have, these are like more reoccurring bits. YouTuber's Life OMG. We have Bardic Quest for Love. We have Distant Bloom. We have It Takes Two. We have Date Everything. We have Ship Inc. We have Peak. And we have the Criminal Minds game. This is 13 ongoing series. And that's not counting all of the ones that we are not doing actively. Like, the total list is very long. And I'm trying to knock down just because I feel like I'm losing track of what's even going on. But I still want to try and, like, play some newer games, new series for us on the occasion, but it's probably going to be shorter games like this Criminal Minds game today, or like Lost Words. If it's something I could do 2 streams or 1 stream, then we're doing it. But any longer game series, I'm just kind of finding myself a bit overwhelmed. For that also means we're pushing back to, Portal 2, I'm sorry. But I've just not really got the brain space for that, and I want to finish some things this month, ideally. Hope you don't mind, chatters. I don't even know, like, I don't have that much going on reasonably, but it just feels like I do. Because I'm also planning, of course, things for my trip in October and other things for the rest of the year that are a bit more elaborate. Lastly, the brain cells are not necessarily always there, the max. Not that they always are, but you know what. What the flip is the seashell? Oh, just multiple shells. There we go. Paintbrush. Knife. Pain. Oh my god, Dr. Haas. So everything that's keeping me sane at the moment is Criminal Minds, not gonna lie. Got the wires. Camera. Bingo, someone was watching Bird's apartment through the window. This is the end of us. I did everything you wanted me to. I took his ID and went back for that spark plug thing. I set it all up perfectly to look like it was him. And for what? Now he's missing. What did you do to him? How could I have trusted you? Give me double the money. I'll keep quiet, you jerk. I'm done doing your dirty work. Maybe tonight give me the money, then say goodbye forever. Fox was cheating on Birds with a bad man. He was giving her orders. Mysterious man might be up. Maybe she'll tell. Grab these goodies. Can I not? Hello, why are we leaving that letter behind? But sure. Controls the doors to lift. It's missing its gears. Wow, we got the gears. Oh yes, a gear puzzle. Oh, that's so fun. I love a good gear puzzle. Places something is on the pegs to connect the bronze. Shocking. Put that. I don't know for this puzzle if placing one here correctly. Yes, okay. Got to say, does it move them independently? Okay. What? How? I feel like that was cheese to the max. Can't open it without a hand. Too dark to investigate. Let's get a flashlight. Oh, this elevator. If you fix the fuse box. Wires. Got the wires. Assume the lengths are important. Oh, you can rotate them. Oh. Did not think about that. They would crisscross. This one's gonna go. Maybe not. Be there. You'll go here. You go there. That, sure. Elevator repaired. Handy woman Emily to the rescue. Oh my god. First, the unsub is chasing over birds on our fox. What if our next leaders are trapped too? Unsub will have plenty of time to finish the bomb before he sees. Ah, fingernails. Got a snail polish at the crime scene. If this fox and snail polish, she was in the device room at the time it went missing. Definitely stolen. Can we not look at more stuff? Like car keys. Oh, it's a car in front of the fucking building, is it not? Oh, we have to get close. that car. Get in the trunk. Gasoline. Doorknob. Look. This. Passes. Four. Again. Gray bottle. Yeah. Just an everyday find. Coffee beans. Imported coffee. Okay, I love how someone's living in absolutely the worst place ever, but has enough fucking need for imported coffee to buy it regardless, despite being hauled up in that shit. That's crazy. Not sure. Go on. So you brought the spread of coffee in the area lately, you're not gonna leave it? Boy, do we have a profile to do. Alright, profile the shit out of this one. Okay. Right. Guys, Errol Cash is the only person in Seattle who buys this brand of imported coffee, and guess who he is? The bartender at the local biker bar. I did not see that coming. Oops. Doesn't look too good. Why were the bartender's coffee and his dead waitress found in the same location? Now that's a question enough. Well, they do work together. She would have had access to the coffee, maybe she brought it to the condemned building on her own. I also knew that Natalie Fox's mysterious second boyfriend was the one telling her what to do. The mysterious boyfriend could have been Errol. True. Hold on, Errol Cash is done jail time. His cellmate was none other than Edward Lee. Edward's brother was our original suspect, John the militia leader. What if Ed introduced his cellmate to his brother? He did. Close. And done. Sorry. I got too excited about almost finished. Errol Cash is John Lee's boss as well as Fox's boyfriend. He killed Burns. Okay. Cutscene moment. Oh my god, he's not here, is he? His fucking face. God. Local bartender Errol Cash was in jail with John Lee's brother. Also find Errol's coffee in the room where they found a body. And now he's missing. Errol might have prepared for detonation. Let's see what his last living partner in crime can do. Gotcha. You fucking... That's crazy. Is it you? I introduced Errol to my brother when we released him from jail. Sure, they got pretty cozy. I knew they would do something like this. Well, now a lot of people could die. Try thinking more often, Edward. Damn! That's savage. That's savage as fuck. Was John involved in this? Oh god. Well, apparently try thinking more often. Oh my god. Alright, well, that was an eventful hour. Hello, Aroa! How are you, my goat? Did you find anything? Arrow's gone. We promised us the show will end with a bang. Call for an evacuation of the city. If we don't find him in time, we want to make sure everyone's safe. How many people live in Seattle? Hold on. Isn't that 1 million people? Yeah. 780,000 people live in Seattle. You're not evacuating that many people. Are you serious? That is not happening. Copy that? Good luck. Yeah, sure. We're just evacuating 800,000 people. Surely. Oh my god. I had to call animal control because a random dog was at the front door and it and Athena started fighting or waiting for them to arrive. Oh no! So how is the game? I can. Clearly the most logical, realistic case of all time is happening right now. Can't. But oh no! Is Athena okay? I believe you. Yeah, they were like, yeah, let's evacuate the entire city of Seattle. Everyday things, you know. Hello, John. Look, I'm just a middleman here. I didn't build the bomb. This is Cash's gig. Maybe his gig, but you can get us tickets. Set up a meeting now. Alright. My phone is in my backpack. I need to set up my meeting. Grab the phone. Yes, there's a bit of blood on the porch, but it doesn't seem to be from Athena. Oh. But poor doggo. Found a cell phone. Let's get a cell phone. Send an encrypted message back. Takes a while to decipher. Give me the phone. I just know it's the woman for. Indeed, we do. Penelope's like the only character in this game was actually reasonably well written character. Good thing, babe. Ooh. Yes. Oh my god, wait. This is a cool puzzle. Meet. Wait. But okay. I'm gonna assume this is. Oh, this is tonight, probably. Tonight. It's gonna be at the Natalie. This is joined. Okay, no. Point. Then 3. There, be there. That's a W, will be. There. Bring the. Is that rendezvous point? Oh my god. So. Oh, it's not. But I was like, rendezvous point seats. Very elaborate. Bring the car and That's not Sue. What would go in here? No. Maybe S for sentence. Yeah. And then slash use slash quads 3. Okay. Meet tonight at the Natalie Rondi. I swear it was rendezvous, but this doesn't work. Rendezvous! Oh, I forgot the Z. Sorry. Oh. Let's ask John about the flash sequences. Go on, John. Wait. Have we grabbed everything? Rendezvous. Where do you find the flash sequence 3? That's the one he had Natalie using, probably left it in. Come on, we're getting there, guys. We're almost there. We're almost preventing Seattle from being completely obliterated by a nuclear bomb because, sure. To be fair, there have been, like, especially in the more recent seasons, compared, like, as in where I'm at in the show. This is season 11 that I'm at. I've watched, like, the first 4 episodes of. I mean, last season they had one where a plane almost got. Well, a plane did crash, but then this was a guy who could, like, hijack planes from the ground, and they prevented another plane from crashing. Now, sometimes there are slightly ridiculous scenarios, which fair enough. At some point, if you've had like hundreds of episodes of it, you're gonna get a bit. Oh wait, I wanted to get to the car, didn't I? Oopsies. Game of Fool. Other half of the sequence. Cash is fast. Have at the best. I like spot. Ah, here. That was sneaky. Mittens. What do we need? Oh, this guy? Thank you, I'm sorry. It's easy to think no one cares these days. Here's the paper. Thanks. Hey, there's a shelter not too far from here. Why don't you just put that there? What? W. Helping out. Game of Fools. Like the words? my god, do we have to do fucking Morse code? Time game. Experience Morse code. Mistake. Apparently. Don't know why I doubted myself. There's Errol! We got him! Haha, congratulations, you caught me. Took you long enough. That's hilarious. Imagine being caught and you just go, haha, I'm glad you caught me. It took you long enough. Tell us where the bomb is. You'll never find it. Well, I'm doubtful of that. That's so cartoonish. Literally, muhahaha. We know everything, Aaron. We know we killed Burns and Vox. We captured you. There's nowhere left to run. I believe you were the ones running. All around town while I was having a laugh at my bar. I mean, he's kind of right on that one. He's kind of right. Oh my fuck. Don't push me, Cash. Don't push me! Oh, look at us arguing. It's clear that you're tense. Could it be because you're about to die? Damn. That's crazy. There are more peaceful ways to get what you want, but you won't be able to do anything ever again if this thing explodes with you in the area. And what I think you're scrambling because you always have your little criminal profiles, but you don't know anything about my mind, and I know everything about yours. Ooh. This guy's a bit... You know you like to play games. Can't we play one now? How about find the bomb? Ah, good man. It's true, I can't resist a good taunting. I like you. I like all of the teams, so I'll send you on one last wild goose chase. For old time's sake. You look around the city and I'll tell you if you're hot or cold. That's my offer. You in? Okay. Haha, Splinter is ready to set go. This fucking guy is just killing me. This like whimsical tone, and he just looks so sinister, and he's literally a double murderer and also has a nuclear bomb set in Seattle, but okay. No choice to cooperate with him, such a town shows. What about here? Are we closer? You're not close, but there are further places. I wonder if you can lose. I see you found my Natalie. Poor girl, she was pretty. I would never trust her with my dear Bob now. Like maybe he'd... Ah, journey begins here. You know we're near an agent. Thinking maybe this way. What about now? Closer? Not yet. Still far off. Don't think he would do it here. Edward, my longtime Ruby. Too bad you will soon be atomized. What? Be serious. Are we going the right direction? Tut tut. I'm only allowed to tell you if you're close or not. This is not particularly bad. Ah, a hallway. Place of decisions. One path could lead you closer to life than others. Another could bring you closer to death. Try to spice up the game. Maybe you're bored because we're getting close. Oh, this is a fun room. This is where I got to throw that cocky bastard birds out of a window. Hot or cold? Haha, our dear friend is closer than you are. Then I know what it is. Been a good game, but I have you checked, mate. Get out the window. It's here, isn't it? I'm hot, aren't I? Sure, but you need to work up to smoldering. Give us a sad pout and strike a pose, because this is where the commentary stops. You're on your own. Good luck. Ha 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 ha. This fucking guy is literally comical. Or bricks, cat brick. Wrench. Traffic. Wrench. I'm risking being discarded damage from construction work. This might be the spot. Could be under here. It's a gamma. It's what we got. Wrench open! Go. Go. I'm the goat. Literally the goat. Got the bomb. Sure, that's what a nuclear bomb looks like. It's fine. Time to spare, but enough to disarm it. Oh, wire cutters. Definitely is. Okay. Ah, I see. Yes. Okay, I got it. This is stressful. Why am I... Okay, to be fair, I was about to say, why is Derek Morgan defusing a bomb? He did do that on the show, to be fair. It wasn't a nuclear bomb, but he did defuse a bomb. And then didn't even get a hug from the person he saved. It's just really funny to me. He's an icon. We love him. I don't know if you remember the episode where this happens, but yeah, there's a guy who's like almost getting blown up in his car, and for some reason the team's there before the bomb squad, because sure. And Derek does the entire work of defusing this homemade bomb, but the victim comes out and hugs Spencer instead. I know he stood closer, but still. I was just like, damn! Poor Derek literally risked his fucking life for this and didn't even get a thank you from the victim. To be fair, the victim was kind of a scumbag, but still. Even the character still Spencer's a victim. Yeah. There was very recently that episode where the unsub had this delusion that she was Cinderella, and they had a whole scene at the end where, to calm her down, Spencer pretends to be Prince Charming. That was literally the most fan service thing I've ever seen, but I'm not complaining, okay? I'm not complaining. Take out. Take that, Cash. Yes! Seattle did not get blown up by a nuclear bomb. Yes! This guy. W. We solved it, guys. Sorry. The fucking arm. Man is the only kind of vermin who sends his own trap, baits it, and then steps in it. W quote. W quote. And we finished the game, guys! I can't believe this was executive produced by someone with a PhD. You could not tell that. Sorry. Love to the people who made this game. It is not a good game. And I'm sad for them, because if they had had better... If they had had more budget, this could have been an elite tier game. But unfortunately, it was not. I will give this a 3 out of 5. mostly because I did like the actual puzzle sequences, except that one where we just didn't know that we had to give the profile to the fucking guy, to the bartender. You're such a hater, people, because it was the most top tiers of games ever. What do you mean? It's just, okay, we are going to play the NCIS game on the channel. I played this already multiple times, twice actually, with my family. And it is literally a peak video game, okay? And the difference between these two is just so stark. Why is this a Disney? Because for the NCIS PC game, they got the actors from the show to voice act the characters, they got the writers of the show to write the game, and they got Ubisoft to make it with like full animations and everything. Like, it is an older game, like the graphics aren't top tier or anything, but it is literally so fucking good, unironically, and I really wish that this game had had anywhere near the budget and the elaborate elements involved that game had. Because clearly they used a lot of the finances for this game to go towards having the license. Because lore accuracy was kind of iffy. In this universe, Spencer's mum is implied to be dead because they say she was a paranoid schizophrenic, which, unless she randomly got cured of this, I don't see why you would use the past tense to describe that. Everyone's written very, let's say, iffily. I love that they give the special thanks, though. Clappies to the cast. The only person who was reasonably in character was Penelope. I think they hit her right, but everyone also looked a bit off. Mostly Hotch, who just looks like he was photoshopped 25 years younger. Spencer just looks like a melted wax figure. The choices were there, guys, but I did have fun with this. Again, I used to play this genre of game a lot, even though the ones I played typically were slightly higher quality for the story and the art, but the gameplay is consistent. The gameplay is fine, and considering I was able to get this game through various means without large expenditures, I still enjoyed my time. This took us about 2 hours per case, a little bit more, so 4-hour-ish game. Enjoyable, but I'm still only giving it a 3 out of 5 because I cannot reasonably give this a higher score just based on the graphics and the faithfulness. They did try in many aspects to not break the law of the franchise, but it just, you could tell that there wasn't anyone involved from the writing of the show in the writing of this game. But I still enjoyed having a video game for my current hyperfixation show to play. I do know that there's apparently a mobile game. I do want to try that maybe off stream though, because I don't know how to fucking stream a mobile game, you know? But let's get some Minecraft in, because I do want to continue building on our Trading Manor. Glad we did finish it though. The first case was less spectacular. The second case was just really funny. Again, that just some guys just making a random nuclear bomb, and then they were like, yeah, let's just evacuate the entirety of Seattle. That just made me laugh. It was trying to have high stakes, but the stakes were unrealistic, and that was funny as fuck. Even unrealistic for Criminal Minds standards. But I did enjoy it. Very realistic. Yes, but I promise you we are playing the NCIS game on the channel at some point, because I do have some games that I did play before I became a streamer, and I really want to play them on the channel and revisit them, just because I feel like you would enjoy it. Like, remember when we played Animal Shelter, the little like Flash game on the channel that I was obsessed with as a kid? Like stuff like that. And we've played a few like nostalgic games from my childhood on the channel before. But I do want to continue that. Very excited. getting the craft started up. And definitely these kind of shorter games are a lot more manageable for me at the moment to start, because I can finish them very quickly within 1 or 2 streams. So it's not like, oh, I'm starting a whole new thing on the channel, but rather we've got some manageable things. The nostalgic games are the best haps. They're just got that special vibe, and it's just very happy, good. If you're wondering for this week as well, we've got one more stream on Sunday, because tomorrow I'm going to my friend's house for Doctor Who and shenanigans. And also we're probably going to have my birthday, like, gift lunch. So, W. But we are doing a stream on Sunday where we're going to do one more chapter of Celeste. As far as I remember, we did 5 chapters or 6. So we either have 3 or 4 left. And I, with the help of assist mode, trudging through it. I'm going to be so happy when we finally have finished that game. And we're also going to do more Rex to Riches. That's at 4 PM BST on Sunday. And then next week, because I was originally planning to do the Criminal Minds finishing of the game next week, but we obviously pulled that forth. So I decided to replace this with another short game that we're going to start next week. So Monday and Tuesday I'm at work, of course. Wednesday I actually have like 800 fucking things to do, so no stream. But next week on Thursday we are playing a brand new game that's actually coming out, I think, in 2 days. The developers have super kindly given me a copy of the game. Was it out already? Oh, on the 4th, actually, sorry. It's coming out on Monday, and we are going to play it on Thursday. So, Poggies. I know, this is a game called Cato's Post Office, and it's a game about being a cat who is a mail kitty. And I'm just like, you guys know I love a game about mail delivery. And it's a fucking cat game, okay? Lock in. This is the game for Thursday, by the way, if you want to check it. It's coming out August 4th. Super adorable. Very adorable email by the PR people as well. They had like the cutest emails ever. So we're going to play this. The reason we're doing it is because the estimated completion time for this game is 1 hour. This is a very small little cute game. I'm so here for a game that's an hour long only. So we're gonna play that next Thursday. And then on Friday we've got a full run. Friday we're gonna do Sticky Business, and then if Ares is feeling better by then, It Takes Two, or potentially Peak with the gang. Then Saturday we're gonna do Distant Bloom. I really want to finish that one. Even though Prage, yeah, Praging. That's why I'm sitting, like, putting all Peak. So we have a backup to do something. Also, yes, Sticky Business. Yeah, I saw your VOD! You were streaming at a time when I was already eeping, but I watched a bit of the VOD, like 40 minutes or so of you starting Sticky Business. I'm so excited you're playing it! Yes, sir! Need to continue that VOD. It was so fun. People, wow, actually the cutest game ever. It's such a chill, cozy game. Did you manage to figure out, because I haven't continued, if you managed to figure out the Steam integration? Not Steam integration, Stream integration, sorry. Like the Twitch stuff? If not, I can still teach you. Because I was just watching from the beginning of the stream, and at some point you were like, oh, I don't know how to do it, and I haven't continued rest of the VOD. I don't know if you end up figuring it out. Yeah, I was just in the tutorial and impatient. I can't. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. The tutorial at the start is a little bit like, okay, it wants you to do it exactly one way. But yeah, Distant Bloom, I think, in terms of like ongoing regular game series, was one of the longer ones, like longer staying ones. We do have YouTubers Live and Bardic, which both of them are on the chopping block for I want to give them one more try, but I'm considering retiring them, i.e. abandoning them. YouTubers Live OG, because I fear I might have gotten soft blocked, or there's a bug because I can't seem to advance past the current stage, so I want to give it one more try if I can manage to advance or not. Also, I keep being annoyed that I got married and my husband keeps spending all my money and literally is providing nothing positive to gameplay, and is really annoying. And Bardic, I think was kind of... we played it once just when it came out. We did get it Marriage Classic. Oh wait, remind me, I have a point about marriage. Not like actual marriage, but this is a Criminal Minds related marriage point. Remind me in 1 second, because I want to yap about the game's series. I don't even know if you guys care that much about it, but I feel like I always want to give you boys updates so you kind of know what's going on with current series, or that I'm like, you know, I'm not forgetting about stuff. That's why I keep track of everything. I don't even know if you are at all that neurotic about it, but either way, I'm still going to give you that. But Bardic we got for free from the devs at the time when it came out, and then it was a bit like, I was not vibing with the gameplay that much, but then they said that there would be a huge update and they would reset the save files as part of this update. So I decided to not continue playing until that happened, and it has happened, but I have not given the game another go. I do want to try it though. Yeah, so those two, and then the only other like very linear sort of story game that is theoretically finishable in a reasonable amount of time is Celeste, because Our Life Beginnings and Always is a kind of like I treat it like a co-op game, and Elle has been indisposed for a bit, and wasn't able to be like, bro's working on his thesis and doing like 800 other things. So I didn't want to bother him with doing stream schedules. That's why we haven't done that in a bit. Just because I love having someone, specifically him, honestly, there to do the voices with me whenever I do any visual novel games. Just having not every single voice reliant on me really helps. So yeah, we're doing very good on this build. T-dubs. I did want to like have a gander because I don't remember exactly... I think we needed more logs, but I don't know. We also need rails. I think we're going to work on logs. And we also need more lectins. Okay. Just while we're yapping. But yeah, so that's why Our Life Beginnings and Always is a bit slow. But hopefully once, at the latest when Elle's finished with his thesis, I kind of want to get more in the rhythm of, rather than having like 20 games where I just try to do all of them at least once a week, but have to alternate, and then there just are huge gaps. I'd rather want to do it the same way we've done Lost Words or Criminal Minds, where we'd have multiple streams of the same thing close together. But again, like, let me know if you have like preferences on this, because I don't really know if you do or not. I think we need dark oak stripped logs for the build or not. Let me have a little look-see. I think we did, yeah. Okay. Let's get some trees. Because to me, I feel like sometimes I prefer kind of the excitement of doing everything, but other times I'm kind of more drawn to, oh, I'd love to actually finish things, and of course I'm going to finish quicker if things, like if I play the game more frequently. And also it's easier to remember what's going on if streams aren't super far apart. If that makes sense. Yeah, otherwise, of course we have Sticky Business, which was technically finished, but now we're doing the DLCs. Then we have stuff that I consider like, these are ongoing, but this is a very open-ended game in that it's like House Flipper, for example. Like, technically does it have an ending? Yes, but this is not a high priority right now, or To the Rescue, or Planet Coaster, or Teeny Tiny Trains. Like, these are the kind of games I'm at the moment not starting at all because we have too many of them in the pipeline. Then we have some that are multiplayer specific, like Our Life, Web Fishing, Peak, It Takes Two, of course, and ones that are also very open-ended, like Palia. I do want to give The Fool's Apprentice another go. Or Slay the Spire is also very open-ended. But yeah, in terms of more straightforward games that I feel like could be reasonably finished soon, we have Celeste, we have Mr. Bloom, we have Dead Everything, we have Ship Inc., and we have the 2 that I want to figure out if we're retiring, Beachman's Life and Bardic. So that's 7. Wait, 6, sorry. But rest assured, we are going to try and figure out those 2. Oopsies, I should sleep. We are going to figure out those 2 if we're retiring them soon. Because we did retire one game recently, Little Bug. I had to give it another go, but it just wasn't for me. I'm trying personally to become more okay with like abandoning stuff that just isn't working for me, rather than like try desperately to find a way to finish it. But I will always try my very best, and I will 100% of the time communicate the fate of the current series' like outcome. Because I don't know, I prefer it that way. Let me get this tree as well. And then for some stuff like The Sims, Rex Richer series, of course, and the Minecraft series, I just don't want those to completely fall by the side. Because I like those games, I like those series. A, and B, because these are more open-ended and longer-term series, so there is a bit of that, oh, the instant gratification of finishing a game doesn't exist for a long time. But that doesn't mean it's not worth continuing and not enjoyable to continue, you know what I mean? Because it's a balancing act. And back when I had a bit less going on, like last year, I feel like some things were easier because I was just streaming more frequently, and thus had more opportunities to finish games. So, yeah. We'll see. That's not even speaking of all the games that are in the pipeline for either potential sponsorship stuff or other obligations, etc. Oh, alright, if you're here still. I do have something that's actually kind of interesting. I did get a multiplayer game for free. And the kind people also gave me multiple keys aside from the key for myself. So this would be a case of I could give you the game for free. No way. So I'm thinking I'll organize a lobby. I think this is a 4-player game. And I just have a key for everyone else in the lobby. And maybe one to give away as well. 3 things, yes sir. Which I think this is sick, because instead of being like, oh, you're getting this multiplayer game, you know, good luck trying to find people who own this already or people who are willing to buy this game. But we're just going to give you a bunch of keys as well. I really appreciate that. That's kind of goated as fuck for them. Really smart thing in their part. I've not seen this, yeah. But it's basically like a game of life kind of game. It looked silly. I thought it could have mayhap a go. Noted. I'll post in like the discords, the relevant discords about it in a bit, but it's not urgent because it's not going to be this week or next week. Probably like start reaching out end of next week. And I still need to do the fucking business cards. Ugh. I might not do that on stream either though, chatters, because I'm just thinking I'll probably work on that in between other things rather than having to do a dedicated stream about it. I know I said I would do it on stream, but too much going on. Depends on how laptop works game-wise. I might be out of commission in that sense once I move it a bit. Dead. I don't think this is a super high performance thing either. Not sure though. Despair, that's evil. Evil and twisted. Rage. Well, then we gotta lock in on It Takes Two in a bit. Before you move. When are you moving, Goat? Because we've been going at this one game since February and it's bloody August. The 19th. Alright, surely we get some more sessions in. I don't even know how long It Takes Two the game is. Let me check. $14 hours. I don't know exactly how many hours we have. Wait. I did keep track of this. How much hours do we have? How much hours? How many hours do we have? Almost 5. I've tracked it through how long to beat based on my VODs. So 2 hours away from half, apparently. That's not too bad. Ain't no way, we might have to do some longer streams. I can't. Well, surely we lock in and just do some long-ass Friday streams. I really want to get that game done. And I really enjoy the game as well. Like, it's not just even a case of, like, wanting to finish it for the sake of finishing it, but I want to, like, know what happens. We are definitely the part of the game that I've never seen people play, so I'm hyped about that. Become professional It Takes Two speedrunners. So true. Yeah, but I'm very excited about the cat post office game. Right, not only is it so pretty, but also the premise is so people wow. Yeah, it's just really fun and wacky and also very whimsical. You got those little mini games, you got the fun story, and you have like challenging but not too challenging gameplay. It's really got that sweet spot. And of course you got that enjoyment of seeing like the world, but from the perspective of someone who's tiny. Oh shit. Oh, whatever. Not replanting that. So guys, I feel like we should probably, at some point, have a bit of consideration about... there we go. How are we gonna include all the new Minecraft stuff in the world? Because I'm very excited about that. It's one of the worlds that does grow, as in like I update it when the time comes. Like not immediately because this is a modded still, but pretty speedily. Yep, outline. Let him cook. This high, this right, then yeah, we got the ceiling. Yeah. Where'd all the time go? I'm thinking we probably should do like a cool build with like the new sorting shit with the chests, golems, copper boys. Oh, ran out of wood. Oopsies. 3. 1, 2. Bad. More dark oak time. And also more oak. Wait, do we have anything in the chest here? Okay, excellent, we do. So I think we can at least finish the ceiling of the next room. Mostly. Oopsies. Go, get a bit of that. That eat real quick. Leave time. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick and then we'll continue. Yes. Right back. hate Alu. Blair, I'm back, but gonna crunch. Blang, I'm back, but gonna crunch food quickly. Of course, Goat, of course. Alu, welcome back. We finished the Criminal Minds game. And we are now Minecrafting away. Getting trading hall build up. Animal control finally arrived. Let's go, let's go. There we go, nice. Got everything. Oop. Love that. You should get a ladder there. Oh. Well, bro. Not welcome. Okay, no more lectins as well. Oh, creeper. Speed run. Arrived at the shore. Gotta open my can. I didn't know. Put it down and like. Okay, not be made. Oh, we go chain. A lot of more oak, I think. There we go, that's better. Not sure which fence is there. Bloody have arrows. I should pack some arrows more, shouldn't I? Arrows again. Do. Good done. There we go, excellent. Creeper despawned, hopefully. Yeah, I'll bring bow and arrow. Bringing a bow and arrow function. Outdoor lanterns down. Excellent. Front is looking good. Side. More. Okay, a few down. Not too bad. Dark oak. Oh, I forgot the ladders. Want to get some ladders up there. Oop. God damn it. That was too. God damn it, also ran out. That was like one bit. Oak. I have this mostly done. Brunch, food acquired. What did you get? I want to try and do everything except elevators and like a roof, if possible. Chicken teriyaki crunch like a stir fry kinda. Ooh, that sounds good. Doesn't sound very yummy. Oh, my shoes arrived today. Yeah, I got this pair of brown leather shoes on Vinted, and they are very nice. They're very nice. I need to like polish them up, but they're really good in condition. They're like leather shoes, but a nice dark brown. And oh my god, I researched them. I got them for like 19.99 bucks. As in like euros, but new, and obviously they are a bit used. The soles have worn through a little bit, but I paid like 20 bucks for these, and new, they are 200. I feel like this is a crazy steal that I found. Literally goated ass. Holy moly. I know. They're like real leather shoes. They are nice. Good shape. Oops. Very excited. I have a pair of black ones, which are very good. But I wanted a brown pair also. Yeah, we still don't have enough to... Yeah, you can. Chain. One chain, I think. Yeah, it's a mage chain. I think we might have an iron problem. Can really have very little iron. And then we oak. Okay, that's enough actually. Right, we need to check. And don't think we need any more chains. Let's see. It's coming together though. It's really coming together. Buttons on. Towering up here. The front has enough buttons now. Doesn't want to go. Whoosh. These turned up already. Back, okay. Outer lanterns been strong. Lanterns are there's already downstairs from. Not bad, but yeah. Maybe we won't do everything today. I was hoping. Like, we'll do like the whole everything except the roof, but like that are a bit more resource intensive, and then probably need to mine for iron, but we don't have really the time today, I don't think. That's not a problem. We can still progress quite a lot. Go, that's not bad. Oh, not bad. Break my bones. Not bad. Now, these. Oh, that's probably like the ledge again. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, sleep. Very choppy, but this hasn't done at all. Mess. We'll get that done. Now I have at least mostly the tower base construction. That looks so wrong because it doesn't have the roof around it. The front looks good at the bottom. The front's done. Then the side is missing like slight details, mostly the buttons on the upper floor. Back's alright, except no rails, and then of course the roof and with the elevators and the tower is not done yet, but yeah, we do need more iron for that. The bookcases are going to be a whole thing. We're going to need a lot of wood production as well. And that's not even, you know, starting on the villager breeder we really need to be able to populate to our heart's content. I want to try and keep most of the villagers that are in the village as well as like a backup / secondary location, but have specialized trades and everything that we might need more regularly over here. We might transfer some of them over, but like this is very random. There's support walls. But there we go, made some progress on it. Maybe not as much as I was hoping to, but we did finish the Criminal Minds game. Yes, another game finished. Clappy. Yeah, we've actually not done too badly recently. We've done... Clappy. We've done 2... Let me look this month. We did play Mushiverse this month. And finished that as in, well, we played it. And we did finish, i.e. abandoned Littlebug. We did finish Lost Words Beyond the Page, and we did finish the Criminal Minds game. That means 4 games! Check marked off. Yes, sir. And of course we started some new as well. Well, this month being last month, but you know what I mean. It is the first. I feel like that still kind of counts to last month. And yeah, on no stream tomorrow. I'm watching Doctor Who at my friend's house. But on Sunday, we are so back. We are gonna do some Celeste. We're gonna do 1 chapter of Celeste. I was about to say minimum, but honestly, how I am with Celeste, it's gonna be 1 chapter maximum. But we are gonna finish 1 chapter because I do want to try and get through that dang game. Because I swear to God, we've been playing this now since November 2023. And the last time we played was in May, so oopsies. It's just because I struggle so much with the game, that's why we have huge gaps, but I do want to try and get through it. And we're also going to do Sims 4 Restoration as a little treat. Stream is at 4 PM BST on Sunday. And then next week, we've got Thursday, we're going to play Kato's Post Office, which is a brand new game. You're a cat, you deliver mail, it's 1 hour long. I'm so here for this. And big thanks for the devs to give me that game for free. Very exciting. And then we're also going to have Friday Sticky Business and either It Takes Two or Peak, depending on availabilities. Then on Saturday we're going to do Distant Bloom and Date Everything, which I managed to get to work again. The last patch just didn't install correctly. I just had to rejig the game files and then bada boom, the game works again. And then on Sunday, we're going to pick up the hardcoring again, continuing on this build, and then also do some shipping. Very excited for all of those wonderful, wonderful games and streams. Let me see where I can send you boys for the D. How about, since we were mentioning Peak, I'm going to send you to Bank Plants. Who is playing Peak? Enjoy the peakening. And see you on Sunday. My lovely chatters. And I will keep you up to date. I will probably let you know on the Sunday stream if we're doing the subathon this month or next month. Honestly, it's probably going to be next month. I know. We already delayed technically. Because of the stream was super fun. Thank you, Goat. Because the spring subathon was later this year due to my thesis rest. And that one was only in February when it's normally in December or January. So that was like the reason why I did the first pushback instead of July to August. But honestly, my August is so busy, it's probably going to be September. Just set your expectations like. Alright, have a great time over on Backplants' stream, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye-bye!